So welcome back again, students, for discussion of questions like 111 ABC, BC, CA, AB. All these questions which we have discussed in different sessions are very important and they can be used as general rule to solve the other questions also. 111 is in first column of question number J. 111. Second column has the elements A, B, C in row, in column. And third column has B, C, C, A and A, B as the three elements. So whenever you see the elements like B, C, C, A, A, B, you have to multiply the column with B, C with A to make it A, B, C. It becomes A square, it becomes A. Column with CA with B to make it ABC, column with AB with C. And similarly, and at the same time, simultaneously, you have to multiply their corresponding elements also with the same. So we will start with the original question. And why we have multiplied BC by A to bring ABC? Why we have multiplied CA with B to bring ABC? Why we have multiplied AB with C to bring ABC? So whenever we multiply one of the element of that row, we have to multiply all the elements of that row with the same. Means first we divide by A and then only we can multiply by A to row 1. So it is A square, ABC. For C2 also we will do the same. When we divide the row by B, we have to multiply the row by B. So it is B square, ABC. Third, when we multiply it by C, we have to divide also by C. So C into C square, ABC. ABC is common in third column. So it is now ABC, A square, B square, C square, 1, 1, 1. Now if ABC divided by ABC, it is 1 only outside the denominator. And now to bring zeros, if we subtract, if we operate R1 as R1 minus R2, A minus B will be there. Then A square minus B square, we know that its factors are A plus B, A minus B. And 1 minus 1 is 0. Again, on operating R2 as R2 minus R3, B minus C will be there, B minus C. Then B square minus C square and 1 minus 1 is 0. And third row is written as it is. First row, if we factorize the second element, A square minus B square, it is A minus B into A plus B. Third element is 0 only. B minus C into B square minus C square is B minus C into B plus C. Third element is 0. Then C square 1. Now we can take A minus B common from first row. B minus C common from second row. So 1, A plus B, 0. 1, B plus C, 0. C square, 1 will be there. Again, there are 2, 1. So we will again perform the same operation. R1 is operated as R1 minus R2. So 1 minus 1, 0. A plus B minus B plus C, B cancelled out, A minus C. A plus B minus B plus C is A minus C. 0 minus 0, 0. Then 1, B plus C, 0. C square, 1. Now, first we have to bring 3 zeros like this or like this. So what should we do? We will interchange column 1 and column 2. So we have to multiply by minus 1. On interchanging the column, we should multiply by -1 to the determinant. A minus C, B plus C, C square, 0, 1, C, 0, 0, 1. Again, we will interchange R1 and R3. Again, we have to multiply by minus. So this minus now becomes plus A minus B, B minus C, and third row becomes first row. Second row remains the same. Third row becomes first row becomes third row becomes first row. And again now we will interchange first and third column. Though I have already told you it is not compulsory to do this, you can expand also, but it is very important property to use when you factorize the determinants, like we will discuss in next sheet, next assignment. We will discuss the factorization of the determinant. In that this property will be very important to bring 3 zeros in L shape. It will make it easier to solve the determinant. So now we change C1 and C3. It is not necessary to write these property also, but if we write, we can use it in future also. It is stuck in our mind. 100, C10. So you can now observe it's a upper triangular determinant. Means all the elements below the principal diagonal are 0. And there will be a minus also, as we have altered the columns. Column 1 and column 2 are interchanged, so we have to multiply by minus. Minus A minus B into B minus C, as all the elements below the principal diagonal are 0. So we multiply the elements of principal diagonal. One into A minus C, only A minus C. And when we bring this minus inside this bracket, it is A minus B into B minus C into C minus A, which is the answer of this question number G. 111 ABC BCCA. And main concept behind this is whenever there is BCCA and AB in the same column, we will multiply first row by A to bring ABC, second row by B to bring ABC, and third row by C to bring ABC. And now if we take ABC common from this column 3, it becomes 111, and now we can bring zeros easily. If we do the operation, R1 operated as R1 minus R2, 1 minus 1 0, A minus B will be there, A square minus B square, which can be factorized to give A minus B into A plus B in next step, and A minus B will be common then in next step. Similarly for the second row, B minus C, B square minus C square, 1 minus 1 0, B square minus C square can be factorized to give B minus C into B plus C. So B minus C is, B plus C is common from the second row. B minus C is common. So it is 1 1 again. A plus B, B plus C, 0 0. Now if we again perform R1 operated as R1 minus R2, it is again giving 1 0. And we can bring them in this shape. If we interchange C1 and C2, these 3 zeros will be there, which is very important to bring without expansion, to solve the determinant without expansion. So after doing this, we will make it either upper triangular or lower triangular determinants, for which we will interchange R1 and R3. So R1 becomes R3, R3 becomes R1 from the previous. Again, there are 3 zeros. Now, again, if we C1 and C3, if you alter C1 and C3, principal diagonal is 1, 1, A minus C, and all the elements below the principal diagonal are 0. So the value of determinant can be obtained by the product of 3 elements of the determinant, 1 into A minus C. Multiply it to get A minus B into B minus C into A minus C. Minus is also there, so we make it symmetrical by multiplying by minus 1. It becomes C minus A. A minus B into B minus C into C minus A. Very easy.